Hey, hi, hola, namaste, bonjour, ça va? It's the Lost Canuck coming at you live and in person from Wisconsin. And well, I got my cooking hat on, and I better take it off because, well, no cooking today. Today is a special day. We're going to do unboxing of the Chef'sTemp S1 giant grill gauge. It's called the Chefs'Temp ProTemp S1, but it's just a big grill gauge. And I also, to go along with this, got the Breezo BBQ Fan. I think this is the V2. Yes, it is. Okay. And for my Hispanic viewers, a mis amigos que hablan español, los subtítulos debajo. And for my Hindi friends, Nietzsche subtitles. All right, so let's roll that intro. So thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Always appreciated. Thanks for following me on social media, on Instagram. I'll put my QR code up here. If you haven't already done so, please follow me on Instagram. Helps me out a lot. And if you like this unboxing video, and we're going to install this, hit the like button. Much appreciated. All right, so let's get to unboxing this. The Lost Canuck, I've come from a world of leisure, and when I say that, I've come from a pellet smoker world, okay? Set it and forget it. That's what I'm used to. The Lost Canuck has recently purchased a Oklahoma Joe's Bronco 2.0 drum smoker. And I thought, well, it'd be kind of fun and interesting if I could automate that thing, sort of like a pellet grill. Not quite, but working along the same principles. So what we've got is a wireless, this hooks up to Wi-Fi, grill gauge. It's going to screw in, and I'm going to mount this, I'll show you here after we're done the unboxing, onto my Bronco drum. It just replaces the temperature gauge. Now I got the special one, the 5.5-inch stem, so we're going to get real accurate temperatures of basically inside. They sell two different versions, okay? So let's open this thing up, and then we'll talk about our part 2, the Breezo Fan here, okay? So I've never looked inside, so this will be a surprise, just like it is to you guys. All right, so let's see what you get. This is just a sleeve, so we're going to put that off to the side. Some protective covering. Oh, a user manual that everybody should probably take the time and read. I'll do that after I get everything out of the box. Looks like you get the puck, which is the gauge front, and it removes from the stem. So you get a gauge puck. Put that there. You get a receptor that you can put this puck. Looks like it fits right in here. Wise to read the instructions. Yeah, that's how it goes in. So it looks like you push it in and then twist and lock into position. Okay, so there's the puck. There's your stem. There's a little wing nut on here and a washer. I'm sure that's for mounting. Looks like you get a charging cable, a USB-A to USB-C. Anything else in here? Instructions, and it's pretty simple. I mean, you're just replacing your gauge with a Wi-Fi electronic gauge that'll hook up to your app on your phone. So there's the temp gauge, the ProTemp S1. Put that off to the side. Now let's do the Breezo Fan. What the Breezo Fan does is I'm going to put this onto the air inlet of my Bronco drum smoker, and it's going to communicate wirelessly with this grill gauge. So if I set my app to 300 degrees, This grill gauge here is going to communicate with my fan on turn on, turn off, pulse, do everything else until the temperature reaches 300, and then the fan will shut down. So let's open this fan up and see what you get. Again, I've never opened this stuff, so it's all a surprise to me. Okay, so you get a user manual instructions with the fan. Probably a good thing to read. Here's the fan unit itself. It's got a little rubber gasket on the end. Looks like there's a little damper on here. Now I've seen people take this off. Oh yeah, it's magnetized. So you can take this right off if you want. Probably leave that on. And then there's click detents for adjusting the opening. Looks like you have two USB-C ports on the back of it. Yeah, okay, so that's your fan. I'll leave it set up like that so you can see it. Looks like, oh, okay, now I think I've seen guys do this before. This is the spring attachment that goes in here. We're going to have to assemble that. And that's to attach it to different things. Now look, this is not just for the Oklahoma Joe smoker. You can connect it up to your Weber kettle, a Kamado style ceramic grill, a Primo grill. You could even hook this onto like a Kaveri H1 unit or smoker of some kind. I know you, for sure you could hook these up to the old country gravity smokers, which is pretty cool too. And it looks like you get some little adapter plates for some of those things that I was just mentioning. Okay, they go on there like that. You get some metal tape to help seal this in case you're sealing it to something. I'm not sure if we're going to need that or not. Oh, and you get the charging adapter. So it looks like USB-C to USB-C. This is for their ProTemp or ChefsTemp temperature probe system. It's a new one where you can run it from that, or you can run it from your giant grill gauge. This is to power. This is actually hook this up to this. You have to power the fan with something. So this is for your fan power. So well, let's put the spring in here. Let's see if we can get that done. Looks like I need a very small Phillips screwdriver. We'll assemble this. All right. Well, I'm back and I've got a screwdriver so I can take this bolt out to get the spring in. Won't lose this nut. I'm sure it's a non-standard nut, I'm guessing. And you thread the needle with the spring. I don't know if you can see that, but I put the spring through, the bolt through the spring, and you need this little nut. It comes out of the back. There's a little capture thing in the back for it. And you just screw this back into position. Plastic, so you don't want to tighten it up too much. There it is. Okay, so that's how you mount the Breezo Fan. I'm going to go upstairs, download the app to my phone, get the grill gauge charged up, and then let's go outside and put the fan and the gauge on the Oklahoma Joe's 2.0. I'll see you out at the pit. Hey, it's the Lost Canuck again. Well, we got the Chef'sTemp S1 thermometer, all grill gauge, all charged up. It's 100% charged. I downloaded the app onto my phone. I connected it through Wi-Fi. I got it Bluetooth. It's all set up, okay? So now I just have to install this thing on the grill. So let's get the old Oklahoma Joe's gauge off here. And it's just screwed in by hand. There's the old gauge. I'm going to hang on to this in case I sell this in the future. Now, here's my ChefsTemp new one. And it looks like I'll just have to take the wing nut off. Okay, so on the Oklahoma Joe's, I'm going to put the little one on the inside, and I'm going to leave the big one on the outside. Okay, and where the little brass teats are here at the top, that's the top of your gauge. So you just shove that through. Get your wing nut, and screw this in. That's all there is to it. It's a lot harder with gloves. Well, I don't think that's going to go anywhere, and I don't want to use channel locks to lock it in. So there's the old gauge. Save that. Here's the Chef'sTemp puck that comes with it. Let's see if this goes in properly. Looks like it goes in. Looks like it's square. It's not going anywhere. Let's take out my charcoal basket. A little stainless steel second level grill. Oh yeah, see, even with the 5.5 inch on it, I can still get my lower level grill in there. Alright, and just for another FYI, that's a decent hack. You can get an 18-inch stainless steel grill in here on the top or the second level, so just FYI. Okay, so let's go get the Breezo fan and put it on. I'll be right back. Okay, well, like I say, we got our grill gauge all installed. Now it's time to put our Breezo fan on. Now remember, we had to put our spring in here. And this little damper is just held on with magnets. And you're probably saying, hey Lost Canuck, what's this orange thing you got in your hand? Well, I went on Etsy and bought a little 3D printed adapter that goes in and just mounts there. And it just makes things so you don't knock it off, a little more stable. Now this is for the older one where it had the bolt inside. So I'm probably going to have to take a little bit of putty and fill this little hole. But for now, let's put this Chef'sTemp fan on here and see how this all fits up. So what you do is you squeeze these springs like this. And yes, I've checked. If you squeeze the springs, it will fit on here. But it's really loose. Here, I'll show you. That's it if you're... if you don't have the little adapter. See, it's really wobbly though, and it'll, if you tap it, it'll fall off. So that's why I'm going to use this little adapter. I'll put the link in the description below for it. See, it's the gasket fits nice and snug around here, and it's not really going to go anywhere. Okay, so you want to put your power on the outside because that's where your cord's going to go, and this just slips right in there like that. Done. Ta-da! Mounted. Now I got to run power to it and everything. So basically what we've done is we've automated our barbecue setup, which is pretty simple. We got the Chef'sTemp, the S1, which communicates to this wirelessly. Now you have to plug this fan into a power source, of course, or if you have a giant, like a battery pack or something, you could plug it into that too and be 100% off the grid. So we're supposed to get a thunderstorm here fairly soon. So what the plan is I was going to load her up with some charcoal and set it at 225 and just let it, let's see how steady this thing will run. So I might do that in the morning, we'll see. Anyways, so that's mounted, it was unboxed, super simple. Look, on their website, on the ChefsTemp website, if you go, I think it's 20 new or new 20, you get 20% off. So I got the grill gauge and the Breezo fan, I think shipped with tax and everything, it came out to $134, which in my book isn't a bad price to automate your little Bronco drum smoker. So anyways, so that's what I know, and we'll see you when it's time to light this thing. Alright, so in this part we're going to do a really quick tutorial on the app. Okay, turn on your smart fan with the toggle switch. Press the gauge front on that upper left corner. Press the smart setting at the bottom. Okay, so if you want to control this with temperature, press the temperature button, the little thermometer. Adjust your temperature target. And then go back to your head back to your main screen. Adjust your upper and lower limits. That's right, I made an upper and lower limit. All right, so I set it at 200. The upper was 250, lower was 200. Just double check and you're good to go. Hey, all right, it's the Lost Canuck here. And, well, I got my Breezo fan set up. I turned on the ChefsTemp S1 grill gauge. And it's telling me it's 79 outside, which I believe. I got it all charged up. Just briefly, I don't know if you can feel the air coming out of here. So look, I put this little Etsy adapter base on to make it more sturdy. I plugged in the fan, and it seems to be blowing in here okay. Just gonna open up these dampers, maybe another click. There. Okay, so it's on. I set the temperature for 225. I'm going to light my charcoal. I've got quite a bit of lump charcoal left over. I'm going to throw a couple more pieces in, dump it in, and see how long we can, if it'll sit here and low and slow my my grill. Okay, so let's try it out. Let's put some more lump in and get this thing started up. And this is just Fogo premium lump charcoal. Alright, so I've got my basket loaded up with fire starters, charcoal, got my S1 gauge turned on, got my Breezo fan set up, and it's blowing, I can hear it. Got it set at 225, so let's get this thing lit. And then actually I'm going to go in and get a couple pieces of pecan wood just to throw in there. I think I'm going to do some burgers here tonight. Something simple. Let's see how long we can get this thing to run at. See if it'll stabilize at 225. All right, so I just put 3 pieces of pecan wood in, or pecan, or any other combination you see fit to call it. That's what I'm using. I like the flavor of that. Okay, so let's light our fire starters and then get everything pushed in. Okay, I'm going to close the lid, let the fan do all the work. I got the exhaust set at 2.5. That's going to make, so it's very windy. It's going to ensure that the fan does all the work. Now I have the, just FYI, you can take this and set it to whatever. There's the damper, okay? That's fully closed. I'm gonna do 1-2 clicks open and let the fan do its work. There. Now you can really hear it pushing air through now. And it's blowing the air out of there. And so we should be good to go. All right, so I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna check in about, I don't know, we'll give her half an hour to see if it gets equalized after it gets lit, see if this thing actually does anything, and maybe I'll make it right on 2. There we go. So 2 is about 50% dampered closed. I got it open 2 clicks. We'll see what happens. See if it hits 225. See you in a few minutes. Hey, it's the Lost Canuck. Well, I'm back, and it took approximately 28 minutes for my little Oklahoma Joe's Bronco 2.0 to get from 225 up to 400. Now my little Breezo fan here from ChefsTemp's just pulsing away. And you're probably wondering, hey, Lost Canuck, why do you have your cooking hat on? Well, let's do a little test cook. I got some burger patties here from our friends over at Hagberg's over in Lake Elmo. So let's give her a shot. See how this thing reacts when I open it up. Usually, oh, what are we? 397 now, so it's cruising right around 400. As soon as I open this thing up, the temperature is going to take off, and it's really hard to recover down. It's easy to add heat. It's not so easy to take heat away. So let's put these burger patties on. Got my grill grate in there, and you can see it's really windy still. These are just regular old bacon cheeseburgers. So let's try it out. $3.99. Yeah, so it's got a bit of smoke in my eyes there. Like I said, you're probably going to see this temperature climb fairly rapidly. So we're going to cook these burgers. Try it out. Close her before the fire takes off too much. Oh well, you know, Lost Canuck always forgets something. So I forgot to put the Bronco seasoning on there. This stuff goes great on everything, especially hamburgers. So let's get that on there. My fan's taken off because I lost some heat. We'll see how long it takes to recover, and I'll see you in a second. All right, well, I just flipped the burgers, and you didn't see it because I didn't hit the record button. Yep, that's how Lost Canuck rolls sometimes. Anyways, it doesn't take this thing long to recover. It took like 5 minutes to recover when I opened the lid and everything. And then I just threw some Meat Church Bronco seasoning on the other side. You didn't see that either because, well, I wasn't recording. So my little fan's really taken off here, bringing up the temperature. And, well, you know, I've automated the pit, and it seems to be working okay. Full disclosure, I looked up online. It looks like I have to do a firmware update on this fan and the controller. So it's operating good on the old stuff. So we'll see what maybe it's even tighter tolerances on the new stuff. All right, well, we'll see you when it's time to take these things off, which should be in about 2 minutes or so. See you then. All right, well, it's the Lost Canuck here. Well, we're right around 400. This thing's been pretty spot on, plus minus 3-4 degrees maybe on a drum smoker. That's pretty decent. Do you need to automate it? Maybe not. I did, just for fun. Again, this is the ChefsTemp Breezo Fan and the S1 gauge. I like it because it's all Wi-Fi controlled. I can redo the temperatures, you know, and setting it up higher is easy. Going back down, you're probably going to have to come out here and play with the dampers a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the burgers off, and I'm going to close the top, shut the fan off, close that damper, and we'll see if, check to see if the charcoal goes down to stops burning and everything, kind of like the way you'd snuff it out normally. All right, so I'm going to pull these burgers and we're going to check it all out. Oh yeah, these look good. They smell good. Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect hamburgers. I don't know if you can hear that, but as soon as you open the lid and the heat goes off, this fan will kick back in. But guess what I'll do is I'm going to turn the fan off. There's a little power button here on the back. Close that. Close up the damper here. So she's 100% shut. So everything is closed. That won't get too hot, I don't think. No. Should be okay. We're going to see how long it takes for this thing to cool off. And I'll see you back here in a few minutes. I'm going to take the burgers in. We're going to eat. All right. And you don't need a video of me watching me eat a nice charcoal fire hamburger. But I am going to come back in maybe an hour or so and see how much this has come down. All right, well, it's the Lost Canuck. It's the next day. My pit's all cool. And I just wanted to let you know, when you close these vents on your little, oops, you close these vents down this way. Yeah, on your Breezo fan, and close the top vent on your pit like that, it'll snuff out the charcoal, no problem. So close this, close the little vents on your Breezo fan when it's mounted up here, snuffs it out no problem, okay? Final thoughts. Okay, so the Breezo fan I think right now is 79 bucks. And the Chef'sTemp, the grill gauge and thermometer wireless system, this thing's 89 bucks. And with 20% off, there's a code on their website. I think you say 20 new. Don't quote me on that, check their website. So you get 20% off. So I think I ended up paying for both these like 135 bucks with tax, okay? Is it worth it? I think so. I think this is the easiest, quickest, simplest way to automate your charcoal grill to make it a set it, forget it system. You just set this thing up to whatever, 250 or whatever, and it'll sit there and cruise all day as long as you got a full load of charcoal. This little Breezo fan will pulse on and off, up and down. I've downloaded the new firmware for it now, so it's all up to date. Now, do you need this? No, you could mount this just on there without it. Put some electrical tape on there. I got this little thing off of Etsy. It was like 20 bucks, I think, with the shipping. Just something a guy 3D printed, and it's orange to match my pit, so that made me happy as well. All right, so that's all I have. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll put the QR code up here. And if you liked anything from my video, hey, Lost Canuck buys all this stuff on his own. I'm not sponsored by anything. I didn't get anything free. I buy it all. So look, if you want to check out my links to my Lost Canuck store below, I know I have the Chef'sTemp grill gauge in there. My gloves, got this little pit. Got the Pro version. You can't get this on Amazon right now. I got a stainless steel grill now in there that I use. So anyways, check it out. Anything, it always helps. And on Instagram, I think I'm up to 250 followers. Thank you very much for following. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Don't forget to hit that subscribe bell. I'm not sure which side of it's going to appear. So anyways, don't forget to hit that subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. That also helps the channel out quite a bit. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up some playlists here. So if you guys like my content, there's more content here available. Lost Canuck says, be kind to each other. May the road rise with you. Take care.